Most of Fabled is reprints, so we needed some really strong cards to enter the meta, and there is one brand new card which is in today's video, which is going to blow your mind. It's outstandingly good. But we've also got a bunch of new Disney Lorcana articles, which we're going to skim through. We've got some new epic card artwork confirmed. I've also scoured the internet for all the confirmed reprints. And we have some news, finally, on the Disney Lorcana quest, where there's been some mysterious pirate-themed promo cards spotted out in the wild on a Disney-themed cruise. Give the video a like if you're excited. Thanks to the channel sponsor Card Market, A Pirate's Life, the card which I revealed is coming back with Fabled. It was $21.50 at its peak for a foil. It's now down at £10.20. Speaking of Card Market, I will be with Card Market and Gatherer's Tavern at their booth at Gamescom, making early Set 9 content. If you're at the convention, bring yourself down a Set 9 deck. All the reprints will be confirmed by then. We're not going to have access to the 34 or so brand new cards, but I'm going to be making a bunch of Fabled content once all those reprints are confirmed, not using the new cards. Look out for that content, and if you're at Gamescom, come down to the Card Market and Gatherer's Tavern booth and come and play against me on stream. Goofy's the first card we're looking at, set for adventure. It's a 2-cost 2/2 that quests for 1. It is a rare. Now, this stat line, if it had no ability, you would expect Goofy to quest for 2. So if it's got a good ability, it's a pretty damn good card. Once during your turn, whenever this character moves to a location, you may move one of your other characters to that location for free. If you do, draw a card. My first thought when looking at this was that you might have some synergy with Goofy and the Sugar Rush Speedway, but that is not the case because it costs 7 to move to the Sugar Rush Speedway. You would have to pay to move Goofy there, and the other card moves there for free. That's not really that helpful. But Goofy could be good when paired with the RLS Legacy, although that was a set 3 card, and we haven't seen any sign of that being reprinted as it stands. It might also be good with something like a Queen's Castle. But what's interesting about this is that we haven't really seen any locations, as far as I'm aware, be confirmed to be reprinted, and we haven't seen any new locations being added to the game for quite a while. So Goofy, if we get some new locations, could be pretty good. Important to remember that Emerald's lost a lot of its card draw. Prince John confirmed not to be reprinted. Diablo, I hope, is not going to be reprinted, especially with one of the reprints confirmed for in today's video. So Emerald card draw is going to be harder to come by, and this is a pretty good way of drawing a card, but all you get as a result of it is a 2/2. What's important to note is that you can actually use this multiple times. You could play Goofy down on turn 3, move it to a location that only costs 1 to move there, move another character to that location, draw a card. Then the next turn, play another location, move Goofy to that location, move another card with it, draw another card. So Goofy could potentially draw you 1 card every turn. It's not going to be that easy to pull off, but if there's synergy with, like, Emerald has some, which never really saw any competitive play, like there's a card which gains lore every time it moves location, or maybe it was gains strength every time it moves location. One to keep an eye on. We haven't ever seen any Emerald location decks pop off. Goofy is a great supporting card for that. It's also a great shift target if there's any big Floodborn Goofies down the line. So I like this card quite a bit. Not convinced it's going to do too much initially, but one to keep an eye on. We've got Max Goof up next, the Rebellious Teen. 3-cost inkable with a 2/2 stat line that quests for 1. This card doesn't have outstanding stats. It needs to have a really good ability. Personal Soundtrack is the ability. When you play this character, you may pay 1 ink to return a song card with cost 3 or less from your discard to your hand. Fastboard, cool tunes, what more could you want? Let me tell you, if Max Goof was around when Sudden Chill Prince John existed, I would have been pretty interested in this card, I've got to say. I could return like Heffalumps and Woozles to draw a card with it. I could draw Sudden Chill. Max Goof's pretty interesting. There's some nice Muses synergy. Muses, again, I'm not sure it's getting reprinted. We haven't seen it as of yet, but it does have a lot of synergy with the Muses, right? Because Muses has songs, Max Goof-like songs. He's also 2 strength, so you could bounce it back with the Muses and then regain the song. Like, there's some really interesting synergy there, at least to consider for Infinity, because I do believe the Muses is set 4. Might be set 5 though. But Max Goof is interesting. You definitely need some synergy for it to be worth it. And again, it's hard to evaluate this card when we don't really know what the pool of 3-cost songs is. Ursula Deceiver of all seemingly going out of it as well. But Max Goof being able to get you back a Strength of a Raging Fire, which we do know is reprinted. That's not bad, right? You get an extra copy of Strength. If you essentially just say that Max Goof is a 4-cost character, you play it on turn 4, get back a Strength, and sing that immediately. That does sound pretty good. So Max Goof might be pretty good in Emerald Steel. Remember, the power level of the set is decreasing. No longer are you playing Ursula, Deceiver of All, and Diablo in your Emerald Steel decks. You're going to need to find some different things. I mean, I hope you're going to need to find some different things, certainly for Diablo. So I think Max Goof actually has quite a lot of potential. I like the direction the game's going. I've got to say, the power level going down, the synergies being more important for cards to get value is a step in the right direction. I think Fabled's going to be a great time. Powerline. Oh my goodness, this card is insane. This card is so strong. Wow, I love this card. 2-cost Inkable Powerline. Go into the Powerline console. It's unbelievable, man. PJP. It's a 3/2 Singer 4. Crazy stats. If you compare this to Ursula Vanessa, Ursula Vanessa's a 1/4. Troubadour's a 1/3 with resist 1. You've even got like Sebastian and another Singer 4 that costs 2 in Amber that all have worse stats. I think maybe like 2/3 or something like this. 3/2 is great. Okay, it's weak to Baboom, it's weak to Fire the Cannons, but I think you're happy for that. Like 3/2 is just a really good stat line. There's cards that have a 3/2 stat line with no ability, and Singer 4 is an outstanding one. Like you sing with Powerline, let's say a sing together, like let's say Pirate's Life, for example. A big weakness of a card like Ursula Vanessa is it's then quite vulnerable. Okay, it's got a lot of willpower, it's safe, but then they can just take it out relatively easily. Whereas Powerline, if they were to use something like a Madam Im Fox, which might not be reprinted, but just as an example, they take out your Powerline, but you trade out their Fox. Like 3 strength on a Singer card, I think honestly is what I want. I really like this card. It's also a shift target for the big Powerline, which got revealed the other day. We might be able to take a quick peek at that later on in the video, but this is a very good shift target. It's a very good card. Very, very cool to see another Singer. I really like Singers entering Ruby. Very, very exciting. Standout we already saw in the previous video, and we also already saw Eye to Eye. But there's a new legendary, Dumbo, named after my chat. No, I'm sorry, that's mean. 4-cost Inkable, 9th wonder of the universe. New legendary symbol. It looks like a beehive, mate. But maybe there's like some Mickey ear type thing going on. What do you guys think about the new legendary symbol? It looks like a beehive. I don't know. Maybe like changes, like different. It's different. I don't know. Have to see what it looks like, I think, on the card. Important to remember, like the legendary symbol on a card is like got a foil effect usually, or maybe that's only on the foils. Might only be on the foils. But on a foil legendary, I have a feeling that could look pretty nice, which is cool. It's a 3/3 evasive. It quests for 1. Pretty bad stats. There's also a lot of evasive competition in this slot for Amethyst. You've got Genie, you've got Iago, you've got Pinocchio. Breaking records, you can exert it and draw and pay 1 to draw a card and gain 1 lore. So basically, instead of just questing for 1, you pay 1 and you quest for 1 and draw a card. But you could also ready this and do it again. That's pretty cool. Like there's some nice synergy with ready this character, because then Dumbo can exert a bunch, gain you a bunch of lore, and draw you a bunch of cards. That's really cool. Making history, your other characters with evasive gain, exert, pay 1, draw a card, gain 1 lore. Very, very cool card. I think it's very good. I don't think it's like too good. I saw somebody on Twitter, maybe they were being facetious, but they were like, yeah, I've had enough. I'm going to quit the game over this, which I think they might have been joking. I hope they were. I think it's a really cool card. Again, I like the fact there's a lot of competition in that slot already for Amethyst. Obviously, there's some synergy there with Elsa. I personally find the evasive wars in Amethyst with Elsa's to be quite fascinating and quite high skill ceiling, actually. I like this card. Peter Pan Shadowfinder might not be getting reprinted as well, which does arguably make this card a little bit worse. But if that card's still in the game, this card's even better. Pretty cool card. I like it. Cool legendary. I'm a fan of this one. A lot of legendary cards sometimes can feel like a bit of a miss. This is a hit. I think it's a cool one. I like it a lot. Very unique. It's Dumbo. Look at those ears. This is also Dumbo. We covered this Dumbo already in the last video. Quite similar to Tinkerbell. I quite like this card. Timothy O'Mouse we also covered already. I quite like this card too. And the magic feather is new, a rare. It's an item. I haven't even read this one yet. It's a 2-cost inkable item in Amethyst. Now you can fly. When you play this item, choose a character of yours. While this item is in play, that character gains evasive. What? Oh my days. This card's insane. This card's so good. This is like one of the best things I've ever seen for an item. Like a lot of the time you look at items, you're like, that is trash. That is bad. This is not bad. This is very cool. I like this card a lot. It's kind of comparable in a way to Maui's Fishhook. Sort of. But only for the evasive. It's very unique because it's an item that only does something when you play it, right? Like, okay, it's got like a delayed effect. A lot of the time, an item, you want to exert it, right? There's no reason to... In fact, you can't exert this. It's impossible. Maybe you can. I don't think you can just exert it because you want to. I guess you can exert it with a Scrooge McDuck, right? This card's so cool. This will definitely see competitive play, and it's a very, very different kind of card. Big fan. Big fan. I love seeing card design like this. Yeah, very, very cool. So overall, I would say like all the new cards, pretty cool. There's some really cool stuff going on there. Hopefully there's enough support. Like Dumbo is focusing on evasives, which I think is cool. The Goofy movie, the Powerline stuff's great. The Max Goof has potential, and the Goofy, I'm not so sure. This Leo card is the one I was teasing earlier. Oh my days, guys. Prepare yourself. Put your seatbelt on, because this Lilo, best explorer ever. There's also an enchanted card of this one, by the way. 3-cost inkable 2/2, quest for 1. Not that impressive. Come on, people, let's move. When you play this character, your other characters gain Challenger 2 this turn. So you play this, and suddenly you've got a Diablo 0/1 that can challenge for 2. It's like a mini crab, but for everything. It's like a cross between a crab and a cricky, right? Now, bear in mind, cricky has a 3/4 stat line that quests for 3, and it costs 5, and it gives +3, but still. But we're not done. Whenever this character quests, chosen alien character gains Challenger 2, and this character can challenge ready characters this turn. Bruh. That's so cool. That's so cool. There's obviously a Steel Stitch that was in one of the starter decks, which whenever it challenges something, you gain a lore and draw a card. So that's like a very, very obvious use case with Stitch being an alien. There's like John Silver, like a lot of the Treasure Planet cards are aliens. Very cool card. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Also, 3-cost is like a good number to sing songs. You've got other options in at this for similar effects of like the Jafar, like the Yelena, as she called, I think. Crazy card. We also got like Elsa artwork for the Iconic confirmed. Here's like the Iconic, sorry, Epic. I keep getting them the wrong way around. Cuzco's back, confirmed. That's pretty cool. I do like a bit of Cuzco action. Cuzco's a very balanced card. I like it. I kind of have been a bit of a Cuzco hater in days gone by because I would always say, okay, I could play Cuzco or I could play like Chernobog's Magic Broom Diablo. But a lot of those, I think Magic Broom and Chernobog's were both set 3 and 4 accordingly. So Cuzco's back on the menu. And also this Alice card, which is a new card, which was already revealed, is also confirmed as a Epic. We also have the Mickey Mouse. I'm going to have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. We covered those in the last video. We also got, this is the pre-release Alice promo, this Queen promo, just another article. And we also get a little look at the pins with Strength, Merfolk, and Sisu, as we already knew, are the weekly play promos. Then what's interesting, though, here is there's an Emerald pin, a Honey Wizard pin. I think that's Cinderella. And we have not seen that artwork yet. And there's the Lilo. And also this, whatever you call it, Thingamajiggamabobber. I think that's the official name. Oh my god, what is this card? I want it. It's Rafiki and Simba. Oh, I want it. And there's the cool Maleficent playmat. And there's also the Infinity constructed stuff. One more article is about reprints. All the links for these will be below. And look, some more reprints confirmed. Some of these might have already been. But let's just go through them. Ariel Singer, Singer 7. Pretty cool card. Wasn't really relevant in days gone by, but I think it's got a chance, particularly in these like Amber Ruby Singer decks. Rose Lantern's back. Not really a card which has ever done too much, but probably won't. John Silver is the legendary for Emerald, which I didn't expect. When you play this character and whenever he quests, chosen opposing character gains Reckless. Guys, the power level of this game is going down so much. And I, for one, am here for it. Like, honestly, I have a feeling this game is going to feel so different with Fabled, and we're going to start testing in like 2 weeks on the channel. So get ready. Queen of Farts. This is a cool one to get reprinted. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, you may draw a card. We're still waiting for a 1-cost Queen of Farts. That'll be a nice day. Alice, Growing Girl. Your other characters gain support, and when this character has 10 plus strength or more, plus 4 lore. I saw some of the French guys, Theatium, I think it was, utilizing this at a tournament about a year ago in Questing for 5. Insane. Like, very, very cool. I don't know, man. Like, on the surface level, a lot of these reprints, like, I know a lot of you are going to expect me to be like, what? These reprints suck. I mean, this one's great. But honestly, I like that the power level was going down for this game. Confirmed Honey, Wizard, and Enchanted, but we already knew that. All right, let's look at some of the reprints. Mufasa's back! Mufasa's back, guys. But it's the one with no ability. So, you know how I was like kind of excited about a lot of these reprints? I'm not going to be excited about a lot of these reprints. Why are we reprinting vanilla cards? I don't get it. I don't get it. Who asked for this? But maybe because the power level's going so much lower, it's like just a reset. Maybe that's the way. Aladdin's reprinted. It's a 2/2 with Ward. It's actually seen some competitive play recently. Just in an Emerald Sing Together deck with Under the Sea. Fine. It's a shift target as well, but this card, I don't get it, man. Hidden Cove's back. Oh my god, please no Diablo. If Diablo is in the game, if they reprint Diablo, guys, if they reprint Diablo, there's going to be a very unhappy video that I'm going to be forced to post. I don't want to post it. I don't think I will have to post it. Please don't reprint Diablo, for the love of God. Please, Lorcana gods, no Diablo. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. Exert. There's no way they're reprinting Diablo. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. But Hidden Cove's a really good card. I really like Hidden Cove. It's one of the cooler locations. Also, like, a good card to maybe pair with Goofy set for adventure, right? Like, it's just a card that you can play down for 1, move Goofy in. Like, so for 4 resources on turn 4, you could play Hidden Cove, play Goofy, move Goofy in, and then move another card to the Hidden Cove and draw a card. Like, it's pretty good. Hidden Cove I really like. It's a very strong card. It's obviously very abusable with Diablo, but I think outside of that interaction, it's actually a really balanced and really interesting location. So I'm actually very happy to see it reprinted, as long as Diablo isn't reprinted. Please. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch is an item from set 1, I believe, and you can exert it and pay 1 ink, and chosen character gains rush this turn. Pretty cool to see that back. Like, the power level is going way down. It's interesting. Stitch is back. Stitch Carefree Surfer. I'm down for that too. Again, the power level is decreasing, so a card like this could be pretty good. Amber Sapphire, maybe. Amber does have some ramp options historically as well, so we'll have to see if that's still the case. But I'm down for a bit of Surfer Stitch. Be Our Guest is back. Be Our Guest is a really cool reprint because this card was not seeing any meta relevance for so long, and then suddenly, in the last set, it really did. We saw Ed use it at Worlds. I got absolutely cooked in my set championships by this card, where my friend Monty sung Be Our Guest, found Rapunzel, played Rapunzel. Incredible. So I'm really glad to see Be Our Guest back. Maui Whale is back from Into the Inklands. This character can't ready at the start of your turn. Pay 2, ready this character. He can't quest for the rest of this turn. This set's going to be honestly fascinating. Like, while I'm kind of disappointed at all of the reprints from like a perspective of I'm quite excited to like try new things, the game is going to feel so different because the power level's going so down. Like, there's actually going to be so many new things. I'm not that excited to like open product for Fabled, but I am excited to play. So it's a pretty good thing for me. Tinkerbell, whenever you play this character, well, when you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You can reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. This one saw a lot of play at in Mufasa decks, and it could again, depending on where the power level's at. Like a card that's replacing itself. If there's no Rapunzel in Amber, like a card like this is suddenly significantly better than it was when Rapunzel existed. Ignore that. Oh yeah, here's this bell. So this bell is so pretty. Confirm reprint, but this is the new Quest promo logo. And you can get this by joining the Disney Lorcana Quest Collection Quest, a limited time adventure at Disney California Adventure Park. They announced this at Gen Con. But you can get a theme park ticket and a reservation for it. Very cool. But there's more. Because look at this. Big shout out to Mushu Report. And thanks to Quest of Cole and Taylor Massey for revealing this. Look, Mickey Mouse True Friend. This one is being reprinted, we believe, because it's also in all the puzzles. But look, this is actually a different promo. This is not a puzzle promo with the glimmer foil. This is a... Is it a quest? It's a completely different logo. What? So you got the quest logo here. And there's some pirate themed cards with a different logo. What? I want them. I want them so badly. You got Goof, Daisy, Mickey, Donald, Musketeer Donald. What? So how did you get these? There seems to be 6 exclusive promos available for Disney Treasure Cruise. Now, I looked into what on earth Disney Treasure Cruise is. And this is what I found. Disney Treasure. Set your compass towards the Disney Treasure, where the spirit of adventure meets the daring tales of classic Disney films and Disney park attractions, selling 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean itineraries. I want to go to the Caribbean on a Disney cruise, mate. You get to dine with the character. You get to Fiesta, Worlds of Marvel. I'm just doing some Disney Cruise promo, but there's no mention of Lorcana on here at the moment, but you would imagine there would be in the future. But like, it's got a unique logo for Disney Cruise. I want to go on a Disney Cruise, guys. Guys, can we go on a Disney Cruise together? Disney Lorcana Cruise 2026. Oh. How cool is that? So you'd imagine this is going to start getting advertised a bit more, but like for the long-term health of the game, these kinds of collaborations with Disney is really exciting because that's insane marketing potential that we just haven't seen Lorcana tap into. Like, it looks as though Lorcana with the second season of the challenges has almost put the brakes on everything a little bit intentionally, like getting their house in order. We had like Elaine Chase in the Lorecast, I think it was. It was like one of the big streams they did, just sort of say, yeah, well, you know, Ravensburger's first time doing trading card games. We need to just get everything in order. We've hired new people, all of that sort of stuff, right? Maybe they're putting the brakes on a little bit for season 2 with how the end of season 1 went with like the world's delay and all that sort of stuff. Pixar comes out next year. If they can get everything like in order for Pixar, that's going to be huge marketing potential for them. They've got iconic cards, which I think are going to be huge social media marketing for them. Like someone pulling in iconic card can get a ton of views on TikTok, which is just not something that we really had that much of in Lorcana in the past. So I do think that this collaboration with like the Disney marketing, the iconic card, social media marketing, Pixar coming out, online client down the line is just a reminder of the longevity potential that this game has. And while this set and while the overall consensus in the community at the moment is certainly a little bit negative with the amount of reprints, with the lack of challenges in Europe and North America, I think it's just like teething issues. And this is the final time I think we can give Ravensburger the benefit of the doubt of like, yeah, well, it's a new trading card game. I think they've intentionally just paused. They're getting their house in order. This whole set just almost feels like a refresh as well, like from a gameplay point of view, right? It's like, okay, we've experimented with a lot of things. We've maybe realized which cards were too good, which cards were too bad. Maybe even like coin flip disparity, like maybe they underestimated how different, how much better it is going first, or maybe they're trying to balance the game a bit better according to that with some of the cards they're releasing. Overall, I think the Disney Lorcana has an incredibly bright future. I'm really excited for it. And it's cool to see more collaborations and stuff happening. So I'm excited. Sometimes it can be a bit negative, but you know, with me, guys, you just get my honest, unfiltered opinion. This card's very cool. Very, very cool card. Thanks for watching. See you all soon on the next video. Give it a like. And thanks again to Card Market. Don't forget, I'm going to be at Gamescom for Set 9 gameplay about 2 weeks before the set comes out. We're going to be testing all sorts of stuff just without using the new cards, but just all of those reprinted cards. Cool. See you soon, and see you at Gamescom. The booth is I'm stalling now, but the booth at Gamescom is, as I put it up, it is going to be with Card Market and Gatherer's Tavern. It's going to be Hall 05.2, stand A023. So that's Hall 05.2, stand A023, Card Market, Gatherer's Tavern booth. I'm going to be there the whole convention, streaming Disney Lorcana. And maybe a few other card games too, but mainly Lorcana. So see you there, whether it's on the stream or at the convention. Make sure you bring your decks with you if you want to play against me with no set to 1 to 4 cards unless they're reprinted. Cheers.